What up, my friends? It's Igor here. Today we're gonna dive into editing, and today I'm gonna show you the simple way how to do these black bars or letterbox or whatever you wanna call them. Okay, let's start. Welcome back. I believe there's a storm coming. It's very windy now. Anyway, so before we go into editing, I want to explain you why there are these black boxes in the movies. And that is only because of the aspect ratio they use to shoot the film. So they shoot the film in 21:9 aspect ratio when I'm shooting this with the 16:9. And most of the screens and monitors and TVs are made with the aspect ratio of 16:9. So that's why they have to fit that 21:9 movie into your 16:9 screen, and then comes those black boxes above and below that movie, because that 21:9 is wider than the 16:9. So somewhere they have to make that room for the video. Okay, I'm gonna show you two ways to make those black boxes, and there are various ways, but I don't like most of them how to make, because you have to have images or something like that. But I will show you this how to make it in Premiere Pro. So now after this video you know how to make them, and you can use them in your B-rolls or something like that. I would not suggest you to use them all the time, because it just look dumb. So like I use them only in my B-rolls to make my B-rolls look more cinematic. Okay, let's go into the Premiere and I will show you how to do this.
Okay guys, so now I have my Premiere Pro open and I have new project here. So the first thing I want to do is import my files and just drag and drop them into this column, import media to start, or just double click onto import media to start and you will see you can choose your files from there. So now choose the videos and drag and drop them into your timeline like this. First I want to do is remove audio from my file, so lock the video, then choose the audio and delete them and unlock the video. Okay, now I want to show you the first option to how to add those black bars in your video. So go here and choose the effect tabs. I'm using this. Above here are also effects, so now I can choose from there and search for crop. Then you see the video effects, transform and crop. That's the right one. As you see now, the effects button is gray, so just drag and drop on your video and you will see it will turn into purple. So now here in the effects controls of that video we will see this crop option. Make sure you are at the start of the video and click on this clock image at the top and also at the bottom. So now you see there's these diamond keyframes appears. Then just click on the percentage and choose 13 and 13 on the bottom, and it will add those crops. But what this will do is when we go forward on our video and it changes to the other video, those crops will disappear. So what you need to do then is go on the first video, click on the crop, Control C or Command C if you are in Mac, then choose the second video and click Control V or Command V, and those black bars appears here. But as you saw that, then you need to copy and paste it in every single video you have in your timeline. So I have better option for you guys, and let's remove first this like this, Ctrl Z, and the effects have removed from the both video. Now let's imagine we have multiple different clips and they are looking like this in your timeline because they have different audio and that kind of stuff, or they are overlaying each other like this. How I add those black boxes is I go to here, and here you will see new item. So just click on that and then choose adjustment layer. Make sure your width and height is the same and click OK. Then drag and drop your adjustment layer into your timeline and stretch it through all the videos you have. Now we can either go here or back to where I usually edit and search the crop, then drag and drop it into your adjustment layer. Now make sure you are at the start of the adjustment layer. Click on top, click on bottom, add those bars like this, and now what you see, even we are moving into other video, those bars are added in those two. Every video that is below the adjustment layer will be affected. So if we move this over, then you will see it will disappear. But even we are keep adding the videos like here, the only thing we have to do is stretch this adjustment layer over those videos. Like now there's no black bars. You can just stretch and it will add those bars in those videos too. Let's imagine I'm vlogging and I walk into the coffee shop and I want to make the B-roll about it, and I will want those black boxes only in the B-roll. Like I said, don't use those black boxes in every single video like vlogging or something like that, because it's look dumb. And I want them add here. Then I just move the adjustment layer into the clips I want it to affect, but I want them to come in smoothly. So I click on the adjustment layer, I go to the start of the adjustment layer, I change this to 0. Now there are still those diamonds, and then I move it like either with shift and right button, it will go 10 frames forward. And let's see, I move like this, and now I add that 13%. So what will happen now is they come in very smoothly, and now the B-roll starts and your video look very cinematic. And if I want to stop it here, the first thing I need to do to add those 13% keyframes here by clicking these diamonds, and then go again a little bit forward and change the percentage to 0. And now we will see they disappear also, and your vlog starts or something like that. So this is how I use those black boxes in my videos, and especially in the B-rolls. But if you really do want to your video to be 21:9 aspect ratio, which is the same as 2.39 or 2.37 or 2.33, there's a lot of different aspect ratios. but most used is, I believe, 2.39 or something like that. If you're shooting your video in 1080p, what we're gonna do is, let's first remove this one, choose the project, and we click File, New, and Sequence. Then let's say go to the settings, choose the custom, and we wanna still use the 1920 wide of the video, and then we have to change the height of the video. And there's a good website for it, you can check. It's calculateaspectration.com, and just choose ration wide 21, ration height 9, pixel wide. When you add, let's say you have something like that, when you put 1920, it says pixel height 822. So then we go and add it to here, 822, and click OK. Now you see we have this wider sequence, and then just move your files into the timeline, and we want to keep existing settings. If you click change sequence settings, it will change this sequence to match into your video, and in this case it would change the sequence to 1080p, but I don't want that, so I click on keep existing settings. And even though this video is 1920 wide, I don't know why it shows up like this, but what we're gonna do is we go to the video and effects controls, make sure we are at the start, and we move this scale to fit into the screen. So now you see what happens, it will cut. So basically this is the same as the 1080p, but it's just cut that video. And in those previous examples we hide them only with the bars. But I don't use this aspect ratio in YouTube because they don't support 21:9 aspect ratio. I think there comes some kind of message that they don't support 21:9, or they don't support that specific aspect ratio and use 16:9 or something like that. But those two previous settings, they just hide the stuff from the video, so they don't actually cut anything out. So below those black bars there's still data, and when we are doing different sequence there's no data. Even video there is data here, but when we are changing our sequence, it will cut it out. So if you are shooting with your DSLR that does not support 21:9 aspect ratio, you need to really think about how you're gonna shoot the video, because you don't want to cut anyone's head or something like that out of your video, because you don't see it from your camera screen that how it will be looking in 21:9 sequence. So that's why I don't use this. But if you are shooting professionally, you can actually think something like, okay, I want to shoot this in 21:9, I will be editing it on 21:9 sequence. So then you need to really think about that it will actually cut from that video. So these are the three way you can actually make those bars, but I use the method with the adjustment layer, because then my videos still are 1080p, but those black bars just come into my video and then I take them off if I need, like in this police watch B-roll which I uploaded a week ago. So go and check that and you will see those black bars in that video. If you wanna make your video 21:9 with this sequence, you need to remember when you are exporting your media to click match source, so it won't change the aspect ratio into 16:9, and then just click on export.
So now you know how to do those black bars, letterboxes, crop your video in Premiere Pro. Go shoot some B-rolls, add those bars into your video, and it will look a lot more cinematic. That's how easy it is. And this is very easy method to remember, so just do it few times and you already remember and you will never forget, because that is really easy. Okay, so if you like this video, click subscribe button and hit the bell button also, so you will get the notified when I'm uploading new video, and I will upload new video every week about videography, photography, editing tutorials in Premiere Pro, in After Effects, in Photoshop, in Lightroom, and you just name it and I probably will be doing that. So click that subscribe button and we will see in the next video. Okay, bye.